This is the Roulette Master, and I cannot wait to share with you the new best of 4 roulette system from one of my subscribers, Mark S. He said he's been consistently winning with this in the casino. I cannot wait to share it with you so you can start making money like he's doing. And today we're going to put his strategy up against an 18-number Fibonacci system that you probably haven't seen before. And let's go ahead and get started with Fibonacci 18 first. And then we will get into his new system, the best out of 4 roulette, which I can't wait for. Let's go ahead and get started. And here we go. So we're going to have a $10 bet to start. And on this one, we're going to be betting on opposite color. So we'll be on black for 10. And let's go ahead and spin. Usually when we've been using Fibonacci, we've been using it on 12 numbers. Today we're going to use it on 18 numbers. And that's a 7 red to start. Okay, and we lost, but instead of with Fibonacci 12, where we have two $10 bets, we're going to have a $20 bet on black now. And you can see we're minus 10 to start. Let's go ahead and spin. And the timer's going, and here we go. Each one of these systems will get 15 minutes of play time. Let's see which one makes the most money. And there is a $20 win there. And, okay, so when you win on this one, you just go back to the original bet, which is $10. We're going to be on opposite color, which is red. And I'm going to show you everything you need to know with this one. And as well as make sure you stick around for the new one from Mark S. It looks incredible. That is a $10 win. So we're just going to switch to black opposite color. We're up $20 right now. And here we go. That's 11 black. Okay, and that is a win. So we're up $30 now. We'll switch back to red for 10. And here we go. That's at 34 red. And that's a win. So we'll go to black for 10. And the thing I really like about Fibonacci 18, what you're going to see here, is that you're not doubling the bet like a lot of these other strategies. And that's a 24 black. That's another win. We'll switch back to red for 10. We're up 50. And let's spin again. Here we go. All right. That is a 23 red. And that's a win. All right. Fantastic. So we'll switch to black for 10. We're up 60. And once we get some losses, I'll show you everything else you need to know with this one. And as well as the bankroll and all that good stuff. That's a 3 red. And that's a loss. So we're going to have a $20 bet on black now. And let's go ahead and spin again here. We're up 50 right now after that loss. And that's 11 black. And that's a win. So we go back to 10 and we switch to red. We're up 70. Make sure you stick around, though. You're going to need to see the full progression on this one because it's a little different than Fibonacci 12, as you can see with the first couple bets. And that's a loss there. So we're going to go to 20. I'm sorry, and we'll be on red still because we're doing opposite color. We're currently up 60 after that loss, and here we go. That's an 8 black, and that's a loss. So we're going to add the 10 plus the 20. Now we're going to have a $30 bet on red. And spin. Here we go. All right, we got the win. Fantastic. So that's a $30 win. We're up $70. And we'll be on black for 10 now. Let's go ahead and spin here. All right, here we go. It's a 16 red. That's a loss, so we'll go from 10 to 20. And we're up 60. Let's go ahead and spin again here. Here we go. That's a 33 black. Okay, that's a win. So we go back to 10 and switch to red. We're up 80, but don't worry, before long we'll have some more losses, and you'll get to see the rest of this. This is a $2,000 bankroll for $10 units. It's a $200 bankroll for dollar units. So anyone can play this, and we'll have a $20 bet on red now. And here we go. So unlike Fibonacci 12, instead of going 10-10, this one starts 10-20. Okay, and we won, so we'll switch to black opposite color. We're up $90 now. So let's go ahead and spin again. And we're not even doubling every bet. The only one that's doubled is the first bet. That's a 14 red, and that's a loss. So we'll go from 10 to 20. And we're up 80 after that loss. Let's spin. We're almost 4 minutes in out of 15 with Fibonacci 18. And that's a 22 black. And that's a win. So we switch back to red for 10. We're up 100. Don't worry, we'll have some lost streaks here so you can see the rest of it. I'm sure we still have a lot of time left with this one. We're 4 minutes in out of 15. We got a win there. So we'll switch back to black for 10. We're up $110. And here we go. Tried to hit another 0 there, didn't it? That's a 28 black, and that's another win. So we'll go to red for 10. We're up $120 already. Fantastic. And here we go. That's a 34 red. And that's a win, so we'll switch to black here. And we're riding the wave right now. We're up 130. And let's go ahead and spin and see how long we can keep the chop going. By chop, I mean the black and red back and forth, which is helping us right now. Let's go back to red for 10. Now we're up 140. And let's spin. We're 5 minutes in out of 15 with Fibonacci 18. And that's a 10 black. That's a loss there, so we'll go to 20 on red now. This is the only part of the progression that doubles. That's a 21 red. And that's a win, so we go to black for 10. We're up 150 already, so doing fantastic. The nice thing about this, like I was saying before, is you're not doubling anymore after the first bet, or the first loss, that is. And there's another win. We'll go to red for 10. We're up 160, and once we have some consecutive losses here, more of them, you'll get to see how the rest of this progression goes. That's a 9 red. There we go. That's a win. We'll switch to black. We're up 170. And here we go. We're almost 6 minutes in out of 15 with Fibonacci 18, and that is a 36 red. And that's a loss, so we'll go to 20 on black. And spin. Here we go. Let's see what we get here. That's a 00. That's definitely a loss. So we'll add the 10 plus the 20 for a $30 bet on black now. And here we go. That is a 9 red. That's another loss. So now you're getting to see more of the progression. We're going to add the 30 plus the 20, and we're going to have a $50 bet on black. Here we go. And we got it. So we won that one. If we had lost that one, we would have added 50 plus 30 for an $80 bet on the next one. We're up 160. We'll be on red for 10 now. And let's spin. Here we go. We're 6 minutes, 39 seconds in out of 15. That's a 12 red. Nice win there. We'll switch to black, opposite color. Up $170 already. Again, you can use this with dollar units too and a $200 bankroll. Whatever fits your budget. And that's a 14 red. And that's a loss, so we'll double that from 10 to 20. But again, the only one that we double is the first loss. After that, we're adding up the 2 previous bets. That's a 32 red. And we'll add 20 plus 10. Now we have a $30 bet on black. And here we go. All right, that's a win. That's a 22 black. Okay, so we'll switch to red for 10. We're up 170, and here we go again. Let's see what we get here. That's a 24 black. And that's a loss, so we'll go from 10 to 20. And we're up 160 after that loss. And you might be saying to yourself, well, you know, how are you doing this without doubling the bet? I'll show you here in a second. So we're going to go from 20 plus 10 for 30 now on red. And the truth is you're making all your money on the 10 and the $20 bet. After that, you're breaking even on 30. And we're going to add the 30 plus the 20 for a $50 bet now. And then after the 30, you actually lose a little bit. But that's okay because the risk is much smaller because we're not doubling each time. And what you're going to find out, and we're going to add the 50 plus the 30 now for an $80 bet, is that the amount of money you make off the $10 and $20 bets should be more than what you lose when you go past the $30 bet. And there's a loss there on 80. So now we're going to add the 80 plus the 30. We're going to have 110 on red. And here we go. Let's see if we can get a red number here. And we did finally. That's a 1 red. Okay, so that's a $110 win. You can see it set us back a little bit, but that's okay. We just go back to $10 on black, and what this does is help you protect your bankroll. Because since you're not doubling, when you do go higher in the progression, you lose a little bit, but not as much as you win off the $10 and $20 bets. So let's go ahead and bet 10 on red now. And it does cycle a little bit, and obviously you want to cash out when you hit a good cycle and you're up. That's a 20 black there. So we'll do our $20 bet on red now. And again, you're making all your money off the $10 and $20 bets. So every time you get a win on one of those, you pick up some cash. But we lost on those, so we're going to try to break even now on this red one for 30. And here we go. Let's see if we can get a red number. And we did. So now we just start making money again with the $10 and $20 bet. We'll be on black for 10. We'll check our balance after this one. We're 9 minutes and 42 seconds in out of 15. And that is a 30 red. And that's a loss. So we'll have a $20 bet on black now. We're up 90. Let's cycle back up before we cash out. We still have about 5 minutes left with this one. That's a 19 red. All right, that is a loss. So we'll add 20 plus 10. We'll have a $30 bet on black here. Here we go, and that's a win. That's a 13 black. That recovers all the losses from that part of the session. And we're up $100. Let's go ahead and spin on red now. Here we go. Let's see what we get here. That is a 33 black. That's a loss, but we're going to make that $10 bet a $20 bet, and if we win here, we're still going to pick up everything we lost plus add profit. And we did not do that, so we're going to place a $30 bet on red. But we're not doubling each time, which is helping us protect our bankroll. And that is a 20 black. And we lost, so we'll add 30 plus 20. We'll have a $50 bet on red now. And let's see if we can get that. That's a 22 black. And that's a loss. So we'll add 50 plus 30. And you can see it's really helping us with bankroll protection because we're not doubling each time. So let's see if we can get a win here on 80. We did not. That's a 4 black. So now we'll add the 80 plus the 50, and we'll have a 130 bet on red. And you can see with regular martingale, we'd be in trouble right now, but we're okay. Let's see if we can get a win. And there it is right there. That's a 14 red. You can see it sets us back a little bit each time we go high in the progression. Like we just dropped back to 40, but that's a bankroll protection mechanism. We go back to 10. Eventually you're going to cycle up and you cash out when you cycle up. So, and you might say, well, how does that happen? And I'll tell you here in a second. We're going to go from 10 to 20 on black. Just like at the beginning, you're going to go through some cycles where you do the $10 and $20 bets and you have a bunch of them in a row that you win. And we'll add 10 plus 20 for a $30 bet now. And when you go through one of those cycles where you get a bunch of wins in a row on $10 and $20 bets, that's when you cash out with this one. But it's a safety mechanism, and we're going to go back to red for 10. We're back to only 40 up, but that's okay. We're still up. We're still making money. And let's build it back up. That's a 7 red. So now we'll switch to black for 10. So obviously you want to cash out after a cycle of back and forth or the chop, and that's a 23 red. And that's a loss. And now we'll have a $20 bet on black. It doesn't have to go all back and forth. As long as it goes back and forth every 2 or 3, that you still start making some money. And we'll add 20 plus 10. We'll have a $30 bet on black now. And we're about 13 minutes in out of 15 with this first one. And that's a 17 black. All right, that's a win. So we'll switch back to red for 10. And let's hope we get some choppiness going here, some back and forth, and make some cash before we cash out here. That's a 24 black. But that's okay. As long as we win on 10 or 20, we're picking up cash. Let's see if we do on this one. We need a red to pick up another $10. And there we go. We got it. So even if you lose the first one, you're still good. We'll switch back to black for 10. We're up 60, and let's spin. What this basically does is give you more chances to increase the bet and stay alive as opposed to martingale. And there we go. We got a win. So you can see our profit increased to 70. We'll switch back to red. And we have about a minute and a half left here. That is a 32 red. Nice. And remember when I was talking about you're waiting for the chop to start before you cash out? We're up 80 now. And here we go. It's a 24 black. And see, now the chop is happening. And that's when you want to cash out. We're up 90. We have a minute left. Let's see if we can continue the chop. And that's a 6 black. And that's a loss, so we'll go to 20 on red. And as long as we get a red here, we'll still pick up cash and retrieve all losses. But we lost that one, so we'll go to 30 on red. We're going to add the 20 plus the 10 here. And there's a win. That's a 23 red. We recovered all losses. We go back to black for 10. We're up 90. Let's spin again. Here we go. All right, that is a 3 red, and that's a loss. So we'll have a $20 bet on black here, and this will be our last spin with Fibonacci 18. And we lost that one, so that dropped us back a little bit. But obviously, if you were playing in the casino, you would wait to cash out till you're in the upward cycle. But we still ended up $60 with this one. It's just a safer way to play as opposed to martingale doubling each time. You're basically doubling on the first bet from 10 to 20, and then after that, you're adding up the 2 previous bets for your next bet. It's a $2,000 bankroll for $10 units just to be safe. You can play with less if you'd like to, but more the merrier. And remember, anyone can play this because you can do it with a $200 bankroll and dollar units. So just make sure you if you fit it to your budget. And now it is time for the new system of the day by Mark S. I cannot wait to share this one with you. It looks fantastic, and I'm really excited about it. So let's go ahead and just get started and see if it can make more than $60 in the next 15 minutes. Here we go. All right, it is time for the best of 4 roulette system by Mark S. I can't wait for this one. Let's go ahead and place the bets. We're going to be starting with the first 12 and the third 12, and it's a $20 total bet. And this is very different than what you've normally seen with 24 number systems. Let's start the timer, and I'll share with you everything you need to know with this one. So here we go. That's a 32 red to start. Okay, we got the win. Now what we're going to do is we're just going to rebet the same thing again. So let's do that. And we're up 10. We got to keep track of how many that we have bet with this one. We're going to go in groups of 4. And that's a loss, so we do not increase the bet. This is our third bet. We have 1 win and 1 loss. That's a 10 black. That's a win. So we have 2 wins, 1 loss. So we spin again. And remember, these are in groups of 4. Here we go. That is a 4 black. Okay, so we have 3 wins and 1 loss. So that's our group of 4. And since we have a winning record, we're going to stay at $10. And we're going to be on second and third. Now we'll pick the 2 that are not the last number that hit. And let's go ahead and spin. Now we're back to number 1 out of 4. So here we go. That's a 30 red. Okay, so we're up 1. That's our first one, and we've won 1. So let's go ahead and spin again here. There we go. That's a 26 black. So now we've won 2 out of 4. Let's rebet and spin. Here we go. So 27 red. Now we've won 3 of 4. Let's rebet here. This is our 4th one. So no matter what happens here, we're going to not increase the bet. Okay, we had a 3-1 record on that one, so we don't increase the bet. We're up $20. So let's pick our next one here. It'd be first and second 12. And this is our first bet out of 4. Here we go. We're 2 minutes in out of 15 with this one. Best of 4 roulette strategy by Mark S. So now we're behind the count. We've lost 1 out of 4. Let's spin again here. And that's a 6 black. So now we've won 1, lost 1. Let's spin again here. We've had 2 out of 4, won 1, lost 1 so far. That's a 16 red. Okay, now we've won 2, lost 1. All right, let's spin our 4th one here. And that's a 12 red. And that's a win. So since we have a winning record, we do not increase. But we will be doing that here shortly, so stay tuned for that. And now we'll be on second and third. The last one that hit was first 12. This is our first of 4. Here we go. I really love this strategy so far. I really think it's fantastic. Let's see how it does for the whole 15 minutes, though. But we're up 1, and that was our first of 4. This is our second of 4. Here we go. Okay, that's a 7 red. That's a loss. So we're 1 and 1 now. Okay, 2 more on this cycle. Here we go. That is a 31 black. So now we have 2 wins, 1 loss. Let's rebet and spin. Here we go. That's an 8 black. Okay, so we had 2 wins, 2 losses. When that happens, we go up 1 unit. So let's start again, and instead of $10, we're going to go to 20, and we'll be on second and third. Okay? So now we have $20 on each for the next 4. Here we go. That is a 27 red. Okay, so we've won 1 out of 4. Let's rebet and spin. Here's our second one here. Let's see if we get a win. That's a 4 black. That's a loss, so we're 1 and 1. Let's rebet and spin. Here we go. It's a 35 black. Now we have 2 wins, 1 loss. Let's see what happens here. Here we go. And that's a 9 red. So we're 2 and 2. And since we don't have a winning record, we go up by 1 unit. So now we're going to go from 20 to 30. So we'll be on 30 on second, 30 on third. Okay, let's go ahead and spin. This is our first of 4. Here we go. $30 on each of these. That's a 10 black. And that's a loss. So we've lost 1 of 4. Let's spin again. And here we go. Okay, that's a 5 red. We lost 2 out of 4. Okay, so no matter what, let's finish the 4, but we know we're increasing again because we're not going to have a winning record on this one. It's a 33 black. Okay, that is a win. Let's do our 4th one here. And here we go. That's a 28 black. So we ended up 2 and 2. So we increase again. So now we go from 30 to 40, up 1 unit. And we'll be on first and second for 40 each. Okay, so with $80 total bet, now we're going for 1 of 4 right here. And that is a 6 black. That's a win. So we're 1 ahead on this one. We've got 1 win out of 4. This is our second bet. Here we go. It's a 29 black. That's a loss, so we're 1 and 1. All right, let's spin again here. Here we go. That is a 16 red. Now we're 2 wins, 1 loss. So let's spin again here. This is our 4th, and we've got 2 wins so far. That's a 16 red. Okay, so if we get 3 out of 4, we go down a unit. So we were at 40 each there. We're going to go back to 30. And we'll be on first and third. We leave out the one that hit last. And let's go ahead and spin. And let's try to work our way back down. So now we have 30 on each. It's a 36 red. That's a win. So we have 1 win. This is our second bet. So we're 1 up. Here we go. That's a 24 black. Okay, we lost, so we're 1 and 1. This is our third bet right here. We still have plenty of time to come back here. And we're 1 and 1. We're 7 minutes in out of 15. And there's another loss, though. So we're 2 losses, 1 win. And here we go. Let's see what we get on this one. That's a 29 black. So we ended up 2 and 2. So we increase again. So now we go back to 40 each. We go up a unit. So we'll be on first and second. $80 total. Let's go ahead and spin. We didn't start out great with this, but that's okay. I really like the way that it's working, and I think we have plenty of time to come back here. But there's a loss, so we're down one already on this cycle. Let's spin again. This is our second bet. Here we go. It's a 21 red. Okay, we're 1 and 1 on this cycle. Let's spin again, see if we can get a couple wins. Here we go. That's a 30 red. Okay, so 2 losses, 1 win. So not doing good on this one. Here we go. Ooh, that's a 26 black. I think we had 3 losses, 1 win on that one. So we're going to go up again from 40 to 50. And we just need to go on a run here and get a bunch of wins in a row, which usually happens when you're playing with 24 numbers. But we just started out rough, but we still have plenty of time. We're only 8.5 minutes in out of 15. And that's a 27 red. But that's another loss. So we're going to, we're down 1. Here we go again. Let's see what we get here. Okay, we finally got a win, I think, on that one. So we're 1 and 1. All right, let's spin. I still really like this one, even though we're doing poorly starting out. I think that this can turn around pretty quickly in our favor. Now we're 2 wins, 1 loss. Okay, let's spin again here. I like the concept of this so far. And that is a 35 black, though. We ended up 2 and 2. So we have to increase again. So we're going to go from 50 to 60. We'll be on first and second. And you can see we're minus 410 right now, though. We need to get some wins. We're 9 minutes and 30 seconds in. So 33 black. Man, that's another loss. So we're down 1. Let's spin again here. Here we go. Man, this is rough. Down 2. Okay, let's spin again here. So we're definitely increasing again. It's a 19 red. Okay, so let's do our 4th bet here. We know we're increasing whether we win or lose this one because we can't have a winning record on this cycle since we lost the first 2. And that's a 10 black. Okay, so we ended up 2 and 2, so we're going to go from 60 to 70. And we just need to get some wins in a row here and turn this thing around. Let's go ahead and spin. Here we go. We're 10 minutes and 20 seconds in out of 15. And that's an 8 black, though. That's not good. It's a loss. We're down 1. Usually when you play 2 of the 3 12s, you win more than you lose. That's not the case today so far, but that's a 36 red. We're 1 and 1. Okay, let's rebet and spin. We have 2 left here. It's a 28 black, so we're 2 and 1. Okay, let's rebet and spin our 4th one here. Let's see if we can finally have a winning record on one of these. That's a 14 red. And we ended up 3 and 1, so we go back a unit from from 70 to 60. And we'll be on first and third for 60. Let's go ahead and spin, and let's see if we can continue this comeback here and get a bunch of wins in a row. That's a 3 red. Okay, that's a win. We're 1 up. This is our second bet here. Here we go. That's a 22 black, and that's a loss. So we're 1 and 1. 2 more bets on this cycle here. And that's a win. So we're 2 and 1. Okay, this is our 4th bet. Let's get another winning cycle here. It's a 26 black. Okay, that's another winning cycle. So we're going to go from 60 to 50, back 1 unit, and we'll be on first and second. Let's see if we can get a bunch of winning cycles in a row here and dig ourselves out of this hole we're in here. We're 12 minutes in out of 15. Started really poorly, but I'm okay with that because you guys need to see what happens when you have really bad numbers and how to deal with it. Okay, we're 1 up. Let's spin again. Here we go. Can't always be perfect, right? And that's a 28 black. That's a loss, so we're 1 and 1. Let's spin again here. And that's a win, so we're 2 and 1. Okay, let's rebet and spin. See if we can get a first and second here, and go 3 and 1. And we did, so that's a win. And now we're going to go from 50 back 1 unit to 40, and we'll be on second and third. Okay, let's go ahead and spin. And I know we have a little ways to work our way back with this one, but that's okay. I do like the safety aspect of it, and that's a win there. So we're up 1. Let's rebet and spin. Yeah, the safety aspect of this is really good, even though we are down a bunch right now. We're 1 and 1 now. And here we go again. Okay, that's a win. So we're 2 and 1. Okay, let's go ahead and rebet that and see if we can have a winning cycle here. That's a 13 black. Okay, so we're 3 and 1. That's a winning cycle. So we go back from 40 to 30, and we'll be on first and third. All right, let's go ahead and spin again here. We're 14 minutes in out of 15. Okay, it's a 14 red. That's a loss, so we'll go to our second one here. Here we go. That's a 10 black. Okay, we're 1 and 1. Let's rebet and spin here. That's a 23 red. Okay, and that's a loss, so we've won 1, lost 2. And let's spin. I'm going to give my recommendations on this one here in a second too, because we're getting close to the end of this one. Okay, and we won that one. So let's go ahead and rebet that one more time. Okay, that's 11 black. Okay, so then you'd go back to 20. Now here's the issue with this one, because we worked our way back down, and we're still down a decent amount. So I really like this system, but I think it needs a modification, and I can't wait to see what you guys think down in the comments. But what I would do with this one is that if you win 3 of the 4, then you basically don't go backwards. So if you in order to go back 1 unit, you have to win all 4. And you can make some adjustments. Let me know what you guys think on this one, but it definitely needs a little bit of a modification. But I love the grouping of the 4 bets, and I think that works really well. But it needs to be adjusted a little bit so that if you work your way back down, you're in profit, not still in a deficit. So let me know what you guys think as always, and this has been a really fun strategy to try out here, and I think there's definitely something there, and I really appreciate Mark S. for sending this one in. And remember to send your systems to roulettemaster.c@gmail.com. Again, that's roulettemaster.c@gmail.com. 365 days of the year, every single day at 7 a.m. I pick a new strategy from one of you guys that you send into that email, and we give it a shot and see if it's the best roulette system possible. And we rank it, wherever we think it is. And that way we can take the best roulette systems that test well to the casino. You don't want to take methods to the casino that don't do well in practice. And I use Roulette Royale on Android or Apple. I use Apple personally, but you can use whichever one you want. But remember, it's really important to share your results down in the comments. Share your results in the comments. And I think that would be fantastic. It really helps everyone else out in the community if you share how you did, because it just gives a much larger sample size to what we're doing here. And with a small sample size, it doesn't really tell you much. So make sure to share in the comments how you do when you test it out. And if you do well and you take it to the casino, share those results in the comments as well, and really help out the community, and they'll help you out. And hope you really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed this system. I just think it needs modified a little. So let me know your modifications. And thank you, Mark S., for sending this one in. But obviously, Fibonacci 18 is the winner today. And I hope you enjoyed that one as well. This is the Roulette Master. And have a great day, everybody.